Smoked chicken.
Smoked chicken. Today, we're gonna make it. This little guy in a minimal amount of ingredients, we're gonna show you to make juicy smoked chicken indoors.
Yeah, most smoked chicken tends to be pretty bad. It's usually got like dry, kind of pappy meat, leathery, tough skin. Just something you don't want to eat. What we wanted to do with ours was make something that is actually good. So it's gonna have a juicy breast. It's gonna have a tender, kind of succulent thigh and leg meat. It'll have that deep amber colored skin that really screams smoked chicken. And lastly, it's gonna have delicious smoke flavor.
Yeah, it's gonna be indoors without a smoker. Super easy. Here's how to do it.
The first steps are to make a brine and a glaze. Liquid smoke's really the star here, as it's in both of them. Our brine is just salt, water, and smoke, and the glaze is a mixture of molasses, smoke, and liquid amino acids, which add a nice richness and umami to the skin.
So now that we have both of those ready, let's get the bird ready. What we're gonna do is separate the bird into two halves. Separating the bird into two halves is gonna help it cook more evenly. To get started, you're gonna remove the wishbone, slice along the keel bone, slice along the spine. Now you have two halves. You're gonna place both those halves on a greased baking tray. Now we're gonna get ready to inject it.
Now that the chicken's broken down, we need to brine it and glaze it. We're gonna inject brine, and then we're gonna brush the skin with our glaze. Then we'll place it in the fridge for 24 to 48 hours. This will allow the brine to disperse throughout the meat, and the skin's gonna start to pull down and take on that beautiful shape of smoked chicken.
Now it's time to cook the chicken. We like to cook our chicken in an oven around 90 degrees Celsius. Glaze your chicken one more time and place it in there. It's gonna take about an hour and a half to 2 hours to cook it to an internal temperature of about 60 degrees Celsius. But for the first half hour of that cooking time, you're gonna wanna glaze it about 3 to 4 times. That's gonna help with color and texture of the skin later on. Once the chicken reaches your internal temperature you desire, we prefer 60 degrees Celsius, remove it from the oven. Turn your oven now up to about 200 degrees Celsius. We like to do ours on broil setting, but if your oven doesn't have that setting, don't worry about it. Put it back in there for about 6 to 7 minutes to get that crispy, blistery skin. Now it's done.
Have you had smoked chicken before? It tastes nothing like smoked chicken. It tastes so much better. It's incredible. And did we mention the juice?
The juice.
It's incredible.
It's incredible.
It just like runs for days. I've never had a better smoked chicken in my life.
Me too.